In 1969, Seiko made the first quartz watch. It didn't hurt watchmaking. It let companies make 10 times more profit. Today, AI content is doing the same thing for creators. Some reach YouTube monetization 5 times faster than face-forward creators. But which way makes more money? Let's point out the obvious. This whole video is made with AI, and I've still made up to $25,000 per month using this method. I will use 9 simple philosophy tests to see which way wins for making money faster. The results might shock you. Everything I share is my opinion. Share your thoughts in the comments. Face-forward content means authenticity. AI content means speed and faster monetization. The internet calls AI content slop, but I think tools do not make slop. Sloppy creators do. I like to tell my students, AI is a good worker, but a bad boss. You are the editor-in-chief. You pick what gets posted. Let me test which way makes you money faster. I watched Kurzgesagt's recent video about AI slop destroying the internet. A faceless channel with a staff and 25 million subs complaining that they can't keep up. That got me thinking, is this debate really about quality or is it about fear? So I decided to test it using philosophy. Framework 1, history. History repeats itself. History looks at how new tech changes society. It asks, what does history teach us about new tech? Let me tell you the full story of the quartz crisis. In the 1970s, quartz watches were not just better. They were 100 times more right than old watches. They were cheaper to make. They needed less care. The Swiss watch industry was not ready. Between 1970 and 1988, Swiss watch jobs dropped from 90,000 to 28,000 people. Even big names like Rolex and Omega saw huge drops in sales. Hundreds of small watch companies went out of business. But here's what the old watchmakers did wrong. Instead of changing, they fought back with feelings. They said quartz was soulless. They said it had no craft. They said it was cheap and mass-made. Sound like what you hear today? Today, face-forward creators are using the same playbook. They call AI content slop. They say it is soulless. They say it has no authenticity. They are fighting new tech with feelings instead of changing with it. What history teaches us: when new tech comes, those who change survive and make more money. Those who fight it with feelings usually lose their market share. Winner, AI content. History shows that fighting new tech instead of changing with it is a losing plan for making money. Score, face forward. AI content won. AI takes the first point, but face forward content has strong points coming up. The question is, which way helps you reach monetization faster? Framework 2, being real. True self-expression. Being real asks, what does it mean to be truly real? How do we show our real selves? When you put your face on camera, you show your real feelings, your real self, your real reactions. You create weakness. People can see if you are nervous, excited, or passionate. They can read your face. They can connect with your human side. This creates what smart people call real being. You are not hiding behind anything. You show yourself as you really are, flaws and all. With AI content, you can focus purely on your ideas without body distractions. You do not have to worry about how you look, how you sound, or if you are having a bad day. You can share your thoughts in their purest form. But here's the question: is this more or less real? Some might argue that removing looks allows for more real sharing of ideas. Others might argue that hiding your body self is less real. Being real is not about the tools you use. It is about being true to yourself and your values. A face-forward creator reading a script they do not believe in is not real. An AI creator sharing real insights they care about is real. However, face-forward content has a natural edge in showing human weakness and feeling, which are core parts of real human life. Winner, face-forward content. Nothing beats real human feeling and weakness for real self-sharing. Score, face-forward 1, AI content 1. Framework 3, what works? What actually works for making money? What works does not care about theory. It only cares about results. It asks, what works in the real world for making money? Face-forward content works very well for building personal brands. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. When viewers can see your face, they feel like they know you as a person. This way works great for charm-driven content, personal growth, and any niche where trust is key. It works well for building loyal fans who will follow you anywhere and buy your products. But face-forward content has real limits for making money fast. You are limited by your energy, your health, your looks, and your time. If you get sick, you cannot film. If you have a bad day, it shows on camera. AI content works very well for info delivery and teaching. You can focus all your time on research, ideas, and value creation instead of filming and editing. You can make more content, which means you can help more people and reach monetization faster. You can be more steady, which the YouTube algorithm loves. You can scale your impact without scaling your time investment. AI content works great for teaching content, tutorials, and any niche where info is more key than personality. Both ways work, but for different purposes. However, AI content allows creators to reach YouTube's monetization requirements faster because they can make more steady content in less time. Winner, AI content. In practice, AI allows creators to reach monetization faster through steady output and lower risk of burnout. Score, Face Forward 1, AI content 2. AI is pulling ahead 2-1. Remember, I make money using AI content because I can make more videos faster. Does the tool matter if you reach monetization quicker? Let me know in the comments. Framework 4, control. Control what you can control. Control teaches us to focus only on what we can manage and not worry about what we cannot control. With face-forward content, you can manage your message, your authenticity, and your personal connection with the audience. These are strong points for building trust and selling products. But you don't have power over many things that affect your income. You cannot control bad hair days, illness, aging, or changes in your looks. You cannot manage your energy levels or your mood. You depend on lighting, camera angles, and tech setup. If you are having personal problems, it might show on your face. If you are tired, your audience will notice. If you gain weight or age, some viewers might comment badly. With AI content, you control your steady output and results. You set the focus on ideas over looks. You have fewer things that can go wrong and affect your income. You do not have to worry about how you look or sound. You do not have to depend on your energy or mood. You can create content even when you are sick, tired, or dealing with personal issues. You can focus your energy on what matters most for making money, research, ideas, and value creation. Control lovers would prefer the way with fewer random things that could hurt their income. They would choose the path that gives them more power over their money results. Winner, AI content. Control lovers would prefer fewer random things that could affect income. Score, Face Forward 1, AI content 3. Framework 5, duty, and respect. Duty believed in duty and respect for others. He asked, what shows the most respect for your audience and your craft? When you put your face on camera, you show personal investment and weakness. You put yourself at risk of criticism and judgment. This shows respect for your audience because you are willing to be weak for their benefit. Face-forward content creates personal responsibility. If you say something wrong or misleading, your face is attached to it. This creates a natural push to be more careful and right. You also show respect for the old craft of content creation. You follow in the footsteps of great speakers throughout history who stood up and delivered their message in person. AI content can show respect through efficient info delivery. You can spend more time on research and fact-checking instead of filming and editing. This might lead to more right and valuable content. You can also show respect by helping more people. If AI allows you to create 5 times more content, you can potentially help 5 times more people with their problems. But some might argue that hiding behind AI shows less personal investment and responsibility. Duty would likely favor the way that shows more personal duty and responsibility. Face-forward content naturally shows more personal investment because you put your reputation and image on the line with every video. Winner, face-forward content, personal investment and weakness show greater duty to the audience. Score, face-forward 2, AI content 3. Face-forward fights back. The score is now 3-2 for AI content. Can face-forward content catch up? The next test will decide which way makes money faster. Framework 6, money. Time and resources for maximum profit. Money asks, what is the best use of time and resources? How can we create the most value with the least waste to maximize profit? Face-forward content requires big time investment per video. You need to prepare yourself physically, set up lighting and cameras, film multiple takes, and edit everything together. You also need more equipment, cameras, lights, microphones, and editing software. You might need to hire editors, thumbnail designers, and other team members. But this investment might pay off with stronger audience loyalty and higher engagement rates, which could lead to better monetization per view. AI content requires much less time per video. You can focus your time on research, writing, and strategy instead of filming and editing. This allows you to create more content with the same time investment. You need fewer resources, just a computer and AI software subscriptions. You can run a full content operation with minimal overhead costs. This efficiency allows you to test more ideas, serve more people, and potentially build a more sustainable business that reaches monetization faster. From a pure efficiency standpoint, AI content allows for better use of time and resources. You can create more value for more people with less investment, leading to faster monetization. Winner. AI content. More efficient use of time and resources leads to faster profit. Score. Face forward 2. AI content 4. Speaking of AI content creation, if you want to see exactly how this works, Matt Parr created an incredible free training that shows the complete AI content system. The link is in the description below. Matt shows you how to use AI tools to create high-quality content that actually provides value to your audience and reaches monetization faster. But remember what I always teach my students. AI should be your employee, not your boss. You are the editor-in-chief of your channel. Check it out after this video, but first, let me show you the final 3 tests. Framework 7. Feelings, emotion, and beauty. Feelings values emotion, beauty, and feeling over cold logic and efficiency. It asks, which way creates more beauty and emotional connection? Face-forward content has a natural edge in creating emotional connections. Viewers can see your facial expressions, your genuine reactions, your excitement or passion about a topic. Human faces are incredibly expressive. We can communicate joy, sadness, excitement, concern, and dozens of other emotions just through our expressions. This creates a rich emotional experience for viewers. Face-forward content also allows for sudden moments of beauty, a genuine laugh, a moment of weakness, an unexpected reaction. These unscripted moments often become the most memorable parts of videos. Feelings lovers would argue that this human element is irreplaceable. No AI can replicate the beauty of genuine human emotion and sudden expression. AI content can feel more sterile and logical. It focuses on info delivery rather than emotional connection. While the info might be valuable, it might lack the warmth and beauty of human presence. However, AI content can create its own form of beauty through perfect info delivery, elegant explanations, and steady quality. Some viewers might find beauty in clarity and efficiency. Feelings lovers would clearly favor the way that creates stronger emotional connections and allows for sudden moments of human beauty. Winner, face-forward content. Nothing beats human emotion and sudden beauty for romantic appeal. Score, face-forward 3, AI content 4. Face-forward is catching up. The score is now 4-3 for AI content. This is where the human element really shines. Can face-forward content tie it up? Framework 8, community. Community building. Community asks what builds the strongest communities and social bonds between creators and audiences. Face-forward content naturally creates what psychologists call fake relationships. Viewers feel like they personally know the creator. They develop emotional attachments and loyalty that goes beyond just the content. This creates incredibly strong communities. Fans will defend their favorite creators, buy their products, and follow them to new platforms. They feel personally invested in the creator's success. Face-forward creators can also respond to comments and interact with their audience in a more personal way. When viewers see the creator's face responding to them, it feels more like a real relationship. These communities often become like families with shared inside jokes, traditions, and deep loyalty. AI content can build communities around shared interests and learning. People might gather around the ideas and info rather than the personality. These communities can be valuable and engaged, but they might be less personally loyal to the creator. If another AI creator starts covering the same topics with similar quality, viewers might easily switch. However, AI content can serve larger communities more steadily, which might lead to broader impact even if individual connections are weaker. Face-forward content creates stronger social contracts between creators and audiences. The personal connection creates deeper loyalty and stronger community bonds. Winner, face-forward content. Personal connection creates stronger social contracts with audiences. Score, face-forward 4, AI content 4, we're in a dead heat. Let's see who takes the final point. Framework 9, survival. Survival of the fittest. Survival teaches us that the fittest survive, not necessarily the strongest. It asks, which way is more adaptable to changing conditions? Face-forward creators must compete on irreplaceable personality and charm. When they succeed, they create strong competitive moats that are hard to replicate. Nobody can copy your exact personality, life experiences, or way of expressing ideas. This creates natural protection against competition. However, face-forward creators are vulnerable to changes in their appearance, energy, health, or life circumstances. They are also limited by their personal capacity and cannot easily scale beyond their individual abilities. AI creators can adapt and evolve quickly with new technology. As AI tools improve, they can immediately benefit from better capabilities. They have lower barriers to entry, which means more people can start AI channels. But this also means more competition and easier replication. AI creators are more adaptable to changing circumstances. They can pivot topics, experiment with new formats, and scale their operations more easily. This adaptability helps them reach monetization faster in changing markets. In a rapidly changing digital environment, adaptability often beats strength. The ability to quickly adapt to new technologies, changing audience preferences, and platform algorithm updates might be more valuable than individual charm for making money steadily. Winner, AI content. Greater adaptability gives survival advantage in fast-changing digital landscape. Score, Face Forward 4, AI content 5. The final score is AI content 5, Face Forward 4. But remember, this is just my view based on these simple tests. You might weigh these factors differently. Let me know what you think in the comments. The real truth about AI slop. Now let me address the elephant in the room, the term AI slop. This term was weaponized to make all AI content sound bad, but here is the truth that nobody wants to admit. There is face-forward slop too. I have seen countless face-forward videos with no research, no preparation, no value, just someone turning on a camera and rambling for 10 minutes about nothing important. Is that better than a well-researched AI video just because it shows a human face? The difference is that low-quality face-forward content stays buried with 200 views. But when AI content gets millions of views, suddenly everyone cares about quality standards. The real concern about AI slop isn't that it's bad, it's that it's legitimately competitive. A well-made AI video can now compete with established creators, and that scares people who built their success on the old barriers to entry. When Kurzgesagt, a Faceless channel with 25 million subscribers, complains about AI content, they're not worried about quality, they're worried about competition. The survival prediction. Based on these 9 simple tests, here is my prediction for who will survive and make money. Face-forward survivors. Just like Rolex and Omega survived the quartz crisis, the best face-forward creators will survive by focusing on what makes them irreplaceably human. Unique personalities and charm, genuine emotional connections with audiences, real weakness and personal stories, changing by using AI as a tool to enhance their content. AI content survivors, those who remember they are responsible for what's on their channel, not the AI. Those who use AI to create genuinely valuable, well-researched content. Those who find ways to inject personality and care into their AI-assisted content. Those who focus on serving their audience rather than just producing content. Who will not survive? Face-forward creators who rely only on looks or basic personality without substance. AI creators who let AI be the boss and produce low-effort content. Anyone who refuses to adapt to changing technology and audience preferences. Here is the good news for everyone. Face-forward creators scored 4 out of 9 points, showing strong advantages in authenticity, duty, emotion, and community building. These are powerful advantages that AI cannot easily replicate. The best mechanical watches are worth more today than they were before quartz existed. The key is focusing on what makes you irreplaceably human. AI content creators scored 5 out of 9 points, showing advantages in historical precedent, efficiency, control, and adaptability. But remember, you're in charge. AI is your employee, not your replacement. Use AI to amplify your research, ideas, and productivity, not to replace your thinking and editorial judgment. The final score was AI Content 5, Face Forward 4, but this raises a bigger question. If philosophy favors AI content and history shows us that fighting new technology usually fails, why are so many successful creators, even faceless ones like Kurzgesagt, so afraid? Maybe it's not about protecting quality standards, maybe it's about protecting market position. The watch industry survived by adapting. Some creators will too, others won't. The question is, which side of history will you be on? What do you think? Are we seeing legitimate quality concerns or economic protectionism disguised as artistic integrity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out Matt Parr's free AI training in the description to see how to use AI tools the right way, as your employee, not your boss. If this made you think differently about the AI content debate, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that challenges conventional wisdom. The future belongs to creators who adapt and serve their audiences regardless of the tools they use. But will you be one of them? See you in the next one.